All right. I don't know if I'm going to post this video, but it definitely needs to be said and noted by myself and maybe by other people. But I come to realization, and this is a lot of realizations that people hit right before they're successful, but forget to permanently take note on and line up and prepare for the situation. It's one thing to be rejected when you're on a come up, or you're disliked in the beginning, or you know what I mean, you're nobody, or the whole nine. It's one thing there. But it's another to be accepted when you're coming up. I know it's crazy, fair weather friends, but it's more complex than that. I'm speaking on a spiritual manner, where if you, per se, spiritually, if you are dealing with a lot of weird situations, like, yes, you're gonna have a breakthrough, and the devil's trying really hard to push you down back into the bad old paradigm. Like, say the job's giving you headaches and you're getting set up by the job to either lose job or lose money or delayed, or just some kind of weird attack, which happens to me often, which prevents you from investing in yourself and others and other things. That happens. And then when you overcome said issue, you still have to deal with people that, this company, or I'm investing, or the contract, or the commercial vehicle I'm getting, or any shit like that. There's always some silly ass game, or your own family member stole your credit and purposely is hindering it because they know that they fucked up their shit and they've been scammers and they can't do shit the right way, and they expected you to be a dumbass also, and it hurts their ego for you to climb back up. But it's on a bigger spiritual. That's the devil using them, and in reality, this is part of the larger scheme. These people are ass puppets to a whole system that doesn't want you to grow. But once you get past all that and you're like, okay, figure it out this, figure it out that, figure it out this, not only keep silent, but move right. I mean, yes, I'm supposed to be spiritual, but I'm supposed to be moving properly anyways. Treat these people like the human waste that they are. And once you treat and able to identify all the human waste and dog shits out there, you'll get to a point. And I've had my ups and downs. This is why I'm making this video. I've had good times, I've had bad times. I've had good times in bad areas. I've had bad times in good areas. So on and so forth. Like hustling and making a lot of money, then it doesn't matter how you make the money. Good and bad is judged only truly by God. That's why I'm saying this. But to break it down, I want to say that when you start climbing up, there'll be fair weather friends that are in your circle that don't build you for no, like, be comfortable with that same I'm by myself shit. When you were coming up with the same, nobody fucks with me. Well, my headphone broke a little bit. Nobody fucks with me now either then, when I got this money and I got this situation. That's cool. I mean, at the end of the day, many people are fickle, even people that do right, and they do make mistakes. But you have to keep in mind, it's like, okay, all the old people, all the people I've already identified, y'all are a no-go. You're gonna have to find your own journey. But keep an eye out for people with similar qualities. Like, y'all gotta stay the fuck away from me too. There's no pass on here. Let me see, how much did I break it? Not too bad. Should last me a little bit longer. But you will find no pass and no favor over here. That's the kind of situation I want to pay for myself, and I recommend motherfuckers paying for themselves. It's annoying, it's cumbersome, it's frustrating, and it could be seeming a little bit daunting, but I'm still highly favored and blessed, and I'm highly grateful I have another day and the continuous days beforehand, if God willing, afterhand, God willing, and beforehand, because many people that took God's grace for granted or didn't realize how great God's grace is in this evil world have not woken up. People that are far more successful and gotten farther faster. Opened up a shop. Woman got poisoned by her friends. Just the most wickedest shit. She died. Another woman was successful, took her friend to Mexico. This is happening especially for people that are melanated. And white people, believe it or not, if I'm gonna keep it honest. These people, and then the story just goes under the rug, never to be heard or seen from again. But God cares for you. But yeah, in the Mexico one, she was beaten to death while intoxicated. All demon environments. Alcohol is called alcohol, means spirits. Weird spirits were in all of them. And she got her spirit beaten out of her. And weird, evil-spirited people will hear me say this, and I've noticed it. Even if they're not as evil as the people I'm mentioning, they'll be like, oh, yeah, that's crazy, and they'll agree with it. But the evil spirit that is hovering in their life, influencing them or controlling them, will not allow them to acknowledge that there is wicked shit out here, because they're inherently, on some small level, wicked shit. Like there's people that have cats that don't keep their shit clean, and they're immune to the smell of cat piss. And it's disgusting and it's nasty to me. But for the average person, they don't notice that their clothes and their house smells like cat piss all the way around. So they're conditioned to fuck situations that are just unhealthy, unsanitary, and just not good for you. Well, in the spiritual and in the physical realm, these people are preconditioned. Like, they may not be the worst of people, but they're still spiritually and essentially swimming in scent of cat dear. You know what I mean? And they're basically living on the essence of an animal. And it's like, I can't hate you for it, but you got to go all the way over there with that bullshit. Like, so, I don't know, man. In the future, I recommend you keep going for that progression and keep climbing up. It's lonely at the top, not because of what these demonic people and these loser people are saying. It's because of the loser that they continue to maintain and refuse to climb. It's not the loser, it's the lazy in them. It's lonely at the top because they never got off their ass. It's lonely even in the middle because they never got off their ass. That's why there's only so many few people in the NBA. Not because you can only so many be picked. Only because there's only so few people that can be great. Just inherently with what it takes. On any form and on any situation. I know there's a lot of fucking hierarchy stages being placed. I'm just using this as a bare example. This is the first thing that came to mind. I don't even watch sports like that unless it's fighting. But there's always a hierarchy that is being pushed. But aside from that, you can still be okay. Like, there's a hierarchy. I still got sponsored skateboarding. There's definitely a hierarchy in music. I still got opportunity to perform in front of people and push it if I was really serious about it. I just like fucking rhyming, and that was back in 2008. I still love rhyming. I still love hip hop. I still love rapping, but that's just for the sake of doing it. I wasn't like, if you either make excuses or you make a way. And you also have to make note that there are. You also have to make note that there are, even after you make it, there are people that are waiting in lieu to catch you slipping. Like, there's people that wait forever, their whole life, just to kill you and then go to jail and get butt raped for the rest of their life. And no one puts it as simply as that. but you see this happen every single day. Like, damn, nigga, you open that nigga's head up. Now I'm about to open your ass up. And you about to eat oatmeal cookies and fucking ramen noodles for the rest of your life, nigga. and then I'm gonna pump you up in jail, or you gonna end up pumping up another nigga. Like niggas have their priorities all mixed, and this is demon possession. They're like, oh, well, it's not godly, it's not right to trick off on a hoe or do all this shit. But they have nothing to say about niggas killing niggas and going to jail and being forced to fuck niggas or fuck other niggas or jack off around other niggas. Which is literally, the Bible clearly speaks on that, of that form of homosexuality as an abomination. But we have no problems with it. Women would be like, oh, I don't believe in marriage and polygamous marriage and men having multiple wives, not in concubines, not side bitches, but I'm okay with side bitches. I'm okay with cheating. I cheat. That's what women and even other men say. But doing things the proper way, I have no word. I disdain for it. But same-sex marriage, cool. Actually, that shit has more acceptance than people that are spiritual. And I've noticed this from rip. I'm like, hey, yo, what's going on? And this has been this way for over 20 years. Like, people are more accepting of literally on the verge devilish shit. Like, we're pretty close to Sodom and Gomorrah. And I don't want to go on too much of a rant. Because this goes off from part of how they move subtly. I think my point to shut it down is remain diligent on all the principles in the Bible. Remain righteous, remain loving, remain all of the godly and good things, so people can expose themselves when God's really blessing you. It's not the trying times for God and godly people and chosen people. It's not the come up. God knows, because God's hand is in our life, that we're going to come up. The real challenge is remaining there when God finally blesses you. How do you stay up? Many have fallen from the top, and falling from the top is extremely more painful and hurtful and probably fatal than falling off and learning and bumping your head at the bottom. And that's probably why the slow climb is a necessary thing. Reflection. Anywho, like and subscribe. Till next time.